Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. I'm very excited to have back on the show Pam Morrell. As everyone knows, Pam's one of the top agents in the entire country in real estate.
Wow.
And it's an honor to be in business with you, and I've known you my entire career. As I've said before, Pam's been my mentor and one of my role models, and honored to be in business with her now. And Pam, you watch the real estate market, and you also watch the economy in general. And I just wanted to bring you on the show today to talk about some things going on in the economy that then also translates into the real estate industry. And I know everyone knows what unemployment means, and everyone knows what employment means. But there's kind of a new word out there that is taking effect in our market.
Underemployment.
Underemployment.
Underemployment really has a very wide-reaching effect on the whole country. And honestly, in every price range as far as real estate goes too, because people, when they bought their homes, they both qualified. They qualified on both jobs, never dreaming one or the other's job. Sometimes even both of them have been reduced to part-time to nothing.
Right.
This is a phenomenon that causes foreclosures, causes people to have to sell when they really didn't want to sell, causes people to buy a considerably lower price than they would have. And their lifestyle is totally changed, and because of the low unemployment, there isn't jobs out there. A third of those graduating from college are underemployed. They cannot even find their profession that they studied maybe 4, 6, 8 years for.
So underemployment actually means they're employed, but they're not making what they made maybe when they bought the home.
When they qualified for
or
the
they're
home.
not making what they're qualified to make coming out of college. They're doing some entry-level work, or they've been demoted or replaced, and now they're at a company doing entry level when they're actually, their skills and their education is for a much higher pay.
Exactly. And you've got places like Toys R Us that are closing. Walmarts aren't building what they were, they're actually closing. All these Macy's, all the different big box stores and all the different things that have been from the maintenance crew to the CEOs, their jobs are gone, and they can't go somewhere else because their jobs are gone, and their jobs are gone. And it's sort of scary. It really is, because what do you do about it?
So with the unemployment being very low, and the new thing kind of in the industry is underemployment, that translates into the housing industry to where maybe they, if they're buying a home now, they don't qualify for as much of a home, and if they currently own a home where they qualified for the job they had, they may be still working but not able to make that house payment.
Correct.
And that will cause more homes to be on the market in 2019 if this continues. And also, if people can't get their home sold, or if they don't put it on the market soon enough, or if they owe more than it's worth, then it goes into foreclosure. So we'll probably see some more of those next year, to where the last time we saw those, it was because people were unemployed. This time they'll be employed, they're just underemployed and not able to make the payment.
Exactly. And it's something that nobody was prepared for,
Right.
including the employers.
Right.
The employer had no idea that their doors would close. They had no idea that management would start cutting back and not replacing, because let's face it, Amazon has taken over a huge amount of air when it comes to employment.
Absolutely. I'm not going to the mall this year.
Yeah, and that's true. That's what's
true.
happening.
Yeah.
So therefore, and Amazon, I mean, I love Amazon too, but the total effect, the world wasn't ready for Amazon as far as the employment world, as far as consumers, and nobody wants to go in the store anymore like they used to.
That's absolutely.
They may go twice instead of the 20 times they would have gone, and they only go because they have to.
Yeah.
And that's from expensive to inexpensive to even people buying the groceries anymore.
Absolutely. And again, I wanted to bring Pam on because she really watches the economy, the U.S. economy, and then our local economy, and you really stay on top of that. So that just brings a new word into our vocabulary, underemployment. I do want to hit on a positive note that Pam has been selling real estate for a long period of time, and we're both very pro home ownership.
Absolutely.
And we believe that owning a home is one of the best things people can do. Can you expand on that for a second?
Well, home ownership is just, there's nothing to compete with home ownership.
Right.
The pride, the feeling of this is mine, this is where I raised my family, this is where the roots go down, this is, and that's something, when it gets shaken up, we feel it. And it's really, it's a hard thing to deal with, but we're going to find a way to get to the other side. And it may be just a rethinking of somebody's priorities to be able to do it. But I'll tell you that, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but a third of college graduates are underemployed.
Yeah. They're not buying homes till later on because they're not getting the jobs they want.
Exactly. And I was at an economic breakfast the other day, and 60% of college graduates today are female. That's a total reverse. Mm-hmm. So it's a change that's going on, and in real estate, we have to learn to, because they look to us. We are the experts,
absolutely.
So we have to learn to live within those parameters.
Absolutely. And with home ownership, families stay together more. They get more involved in their community. And for most Americans, owning their home is their number one money, wealth building opportunity, is owning their home. And so it's an honor, and I know it's been an honor for you for a long time to provide that to folks.
Well, it's a pride in ownership is just, that's like,
absolutely.
They've arrived.
It's a
I don't care
wonderful thing.
what price range it is. It's
That's
just
right. Owning a home is wonderful.
Exactly.
Pam, thanks for coming on today and bringing your real estate expertise and also your economic expertise. If you would like to sell your home, as we all already know, Pam Morrell is one of the top agents in the country. Pam, how do they reach you if they want to sell their house?
803-325-9900 or pam@work@comporium.net.
Thank you, Pam, for being on today's show and bringing all that great expertise to us. We've got beautiful homes for sale in your area. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.